Wait, this is crazy. Like they keep putting this up. This is nuts. I got two vouchers. But I don't even want anything. Shit. I don't need shit. Don't want shit either. Sick and tired of Clueless. That's nice. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. What the fuck is that? Ow. What the heck was I gonna do? Fuck. Oh yeah. I shouldn't even this shit. What the heck is fucking name again? I don't even care. Actually, I shouldn't even look at that shit. Um, I knew it's some bullshit ass name or something. Yeah, that's not it. I can't remember that idiot. What's his name? Shit. Nah, that's not him. That's not them, no. I can't even remember that shit. All I knew was fucking trash. Can't remember. I don't know this chick. I don't know. Anyway. Yes, that's what it was. Yes, that's the name. Hey, Claudia. How you doing? Oh boy, just having a giggle. I had to turn my volume off so I wouldn't, you know, be saying anything that people get offended. You're good, chilling? Yeah, I'm here. Just came back from my mom's. Oh yeah, sure, no problem. I do a lot of people's accents and voices and shit. What was I reading? I was checking out a channel that I used to go on a while ago, and ain't nothing changed. Same shit, different day. There's a lot of people that come on YouTube that claim that they're so great and claim that they're good and they claim that they're actually a psychic and actually do things and stuff like that, and then and then they act like they don't need you or they don't want you around or they start trouble with you, and then you go back and see them and see how they've progressed if they have, and ain't nothing fucking happening, just like I thought. It's like a never ending story. Same shit, different day. And then they might come over here and say, oh, yeah, it's the same thing over here, over your channel, too. Yeah, but at least I wasn't going around saying that I'm better than somebody, you know? That's why I like to go back and check people after a couple months after they disrespect me. It's like you talk all this shit, and then when I go look at what you're doing, you ain't even excelled. You ain't even going nowhere. You ain't even been live in weeks. Meanwhile, I'm going live every day, sometimes twice, three times a day, and doing readings and doing my thing, and still not going around talking no shit about myself and this and that and blah blah blah. But you was going around running your mouth and you ain't doing nothing. Same shit, different day. That's exactly what these people are all about. That's why I can't stand these people on here sometimes. It's not all of them. Not all of them do it. Yeah, it is embarrassing, and they embarrass themselves because you ran your mouth about how you do this and do that. So if you did, then why you ain't showing it? Why you ain't doing it every day like you're supposed to? If you're about that life, you're gonna do it like me every day, all day. I've done 2 email readings today. I've come on here already this morning, came on again, and that person ain't been on for like 2, 3 weeks. And you run your mouth. I shouldn't even go and check because it shouldn't be like my thing to go check. But I just happened to see something online, and like people pop up. So they put this person popped up on like the feed on somebody's thing, and I said, let me go see this idiot and see what he's doing. Then I go look, and I'm saying to myself, look at this shit. Ain't nothing changed. You ain't got more subscribers. You ain't doing nothing different. And you're still the same whack job. Like, you just, do absolutely nothing. But yeah, you were talking shit about me, acting like I'm the bad guy. And then when I say something about you, you got upset. It's some funny ass shit when I think about it. I just laugh now. I laugh all the time now to myself and say, you know what? These people attack me, talking shit, and then next thing you know, they ain't excelled and done anything different. But I'm the same over here doing my thing, minding my own business. I shouldn't even have checked. But sometimes it's good to check to see because I'm actually, even though I don't care about the person, I'm actually hoping that there is some positive change and they may have woken up and, doing better things with their life. or going live every day and staying on that grind, but it ain't nothing going on. Yeah. See, the biggest problem, which I've told people for years, is people portray a fraud. People say they're something then they're not. And then when I question you, you get mad. You got mad at me because I told you, well, if you really do it, now why you don't show it? Why you don't show your skill? Why you don't show who you are? You're running your mouth, or you got it listed in your biography or whatever. Oh, then fucking prove it then. Show me something. Show me you can do shit. Cause if you did, people will be in your room and dealing with you. But ain't nobody in there but yourself. And maybe a few little weirdos that'll just, come in there just because they ain't got no life and never get nothing from you. But what do I know? Whatever. That's why I always tell people when somebody attacks me or talks shit about me or they think I'm talking shit about them or something, it's like they do it, they try to get something out of it or try to distract me from being real, and then it ends up backfiring in their face. And then nobody even worries about them or even cares about what they're doing. It's just sad. It's really sad. It's sad that people like are cool with you and then they psych out and act stupid. And then next thing you know, they go into this like weird way. And then they realize, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. But it's too late now anyway. Let me just be an idiot again. It's funny as shit. Oh well, such is life. Not my problem. I just keep going, keep doing my thing, and I'm not really worried about nobody. But it aggravates me to a certain point because like I know deep down inside that that person was wrong in the begin and from the beginning, but I just never really said nothing. And I was just like, that's so and so's friend, so I'll leave them alone. Let them do whatever they want. I'll help them if they want me to. And then next thing you know, nothing's going on. It's like a never-ending story. Never-ending story of shit. Not my problem. Well, that's up to you because I know a lot of people who will just pull cards and they don't really have a gift. They just pull cards and then spirit works through them, pulling the cards for the person that they're dealing with, and they don't really claim to be anything. As long as you don't claim to be nothing you're not, then the spirit's gonna work with you. If you just want to pull cards and you're not a psychic and you don't get any type of like downloads or anything like that, and you don't want to see, the main thing is when you touch a deck of cards, you got to understand one thing: don't proclaim you're something you're not. And that's the main thing. You see what I'm saying? And if you want to do it, go for it. I'll be the first one in there to support you, not a problem. But I'll give you an example. Marley, my friend Marley, which you know who Marley is, she just reads cards. She never claims to be psychic. She never claims to be nothing else. She just says, "Look, I'm just reading these cards because I know what they say and I know what they're about." And she gives life advice with the cards and everything. And she's a great reader. She's been right about me plenty of times. But she never sits there and says, "Hey, I'm a fucking, this and I'm that, and I'm telling you I'm the greatest." And you're not supposed to talk like that. Which that's why I get along with people like her and other people like Erica. She's a great reader too. But there's some people who I just don't like people who claim that they're something they're not. Like, don't go around saying that you're a medium and you're not. Don't go around saying that you do psychic shit and you ain't no damn psychic. Don't go around talking about you're the best in the world and you're the best person on YouTube and yada yada yada. The best thing to do is never to boast yourself. Never to say like you're this and you're that. You know that's a no no. So a lot of people, that's what they do. They 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 say stupid shit. Let me see something here. Hold on a second. I had to check something real quick. Cool. All right. Oh, that's good. That's been done. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't like people who don't. I mean, it's my opinion. I have a right to have my opinion, right? And I just don't like people who come online and say shit that you're not. Don't claim you do all these things. I don't want to see in your bio that you're clairaudient, clair ascendant, clair this. Man, fuck Claire, man. It's you. You don't need to put all that bullshit in your bio. Ain't nobody worrying about Claire shit. Ain't nobody worried about that. It's either you're a psychic, medium, card reader. Get to the damn point. I don't care if you do all this bullshit you claim you do. I don't want to hear you're a healer and you ain't healed nothing but you can't even heal a damn wound on your fucking with a band-aid. Don't talk to me about healing, woman. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people who talk a lot of shit on here and they don't do nothing. They don't do shit. That's one of the biggest arguments I had on here one time with people. Is there's a lot of people on here talking about, oh, I can do this and I can do that. Well, if you can, right, then prove it. So when you prove it, people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna spend some money on this person because they know what they're doing and they're charging such and such for this and such for that." Right? And then the more you're honest with yourself and with others, then everything is gonna work out in your favor. You're gonna be somebody that people want to go to and want to deal with. But not everybody wants to do and answer certain questions and do certain jobs, because then if you do, you're gonna get like charged an arm and a leg, and people are gonna con you into doing shit. And that's the saddest part of it all, to be honest. That is the saddest part. Is you know, claim to fame to nothing. I don't want to hear you do all these things. I want to see you do all those things. See, I use myself as an example every time. You know, I tell people I'm a psychic medium card reader, right? I've proven that I'm all the above. Now, I'm in my bio, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say what I do. It just says, come and see me and we'll sort shit out or whatever. And if you want to know about me, people are going to tell you, just like how word gets around all the time. So people just send people to me. Somebody that's credible will shout me out or whatever sometimes. Or you'll tell your friend about me, or you'll know about me through a friend or through somebody that knows me. I'm not out here making videos, come see me, hit me up on this email, hit me up here. I'm doing this. I don't care about I don't want to do all that shit. And I can if I want to. But for what? So I can get bombarded by idiots? And then I'm gonna get so much attention that an evil person, like has happened in the past, will get a reading, claim that it's wrong, try and get their money back, right? And I'll give it back to them and I'll never see them again. Because there's always going to be that one person that's going to try to make you feel like there's always going to be that one person. And you can't read every single person in the world and be right. That's never going to happen. And if you claim that, you're an idiot. Because God can't even take everyone's, even God doesn't have the reputation for everybody to believe in him. You see what I mean? People can talk about God and this and that, but if you don't believe him in him, then if you want him to prove something to you, he ain't gotta prove nothing. So if you ever want to read cards, go for it. I also have a friend on here. Her name is Heart Sense Lynn. She just reads cards. She would like shuffle the cards, read the question for somebody, and she'll be right about people. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't claim she's a psychic or a medium or a professional fucking card reader. She just wants to pull cards and have fun and just read people's shit. And majority of the time, she's right about these people. I watched her, and she comes to me for readings all the time, but she's never like claimed to be something she's not. And that's why I respect her. I respect a lot of people on here that actually, you know, um, say, hey, look, I'm not a fucking, I'm not Mark or any of these other readers on here. I don't do all this crazy mediumship and all this stuff. I just read cards and have fun. Don't take it literally, and don't come around here. And it's free. Like, she does free shit because she knows that if somebody takes her, gives her money, that they might complain about it or say something about it or counter or like make her take accountability for the answer. Whereas me, I don't have a problem. You can do whatever you want. You want your fucking money back? I'll give it to you. I don't need your damn money. So that's why nobody really gives a fuck about coming in here and doing shit to me, because they know I'm just gonna be like, yeah, here. You want your $5 back? Shove it up your ass. I don't care. Don't ever come around here no more and talk about this and that and blah blah blah. Because I never guarantee anything. I never told you that I'm gonna be right every single time. Never in life. You got some psychics on here. I'm the best in the game. I'm the GOAT. I'm this. You think you are. That's why you don't show up every day to work, because you're getting fucked off on emails and messages all day. I thought you was the GOAT. I thought you was the best. It didn't happen. Oh, well, what did you do? Oh, well, I told you not to do that, so you can't do it. What did you do? Oh, I just sat on the couch and waited for your prediction to happen. No, but you got to be active. But you didn't tell me that in the reading. I was just going to sit on the couch and wait for shit to happen. Somebody will fall through my ceiling and be my lover. See, people got to be people will say the stupidest shit like that, because I've seen it happen in the past where people are like, oh, you said I was going to meet somebody, but have you been active? No, I just sit on my couch and eat bonbons and popcorn and drink soda and gain 10 pounds a week and do absolutely nothing because you told me that I was going to meet somebody. But I'm not gonna do anything because you told me that person's gonna come to me. Fuck you think it's gonna be the DoorDash guy? Here's your order. Oh god damn, you fine. Oh yeah, can I get your number? Oh yeah, cool. Let's go. Let's go out sometime. You think it's gonna happen like that? Okay, well, cool. Fucking idiots. He said, I've read 2 books about spirituality and I'm focused on meditation right now. I feel my psychic abilities are highest in my dreams. Okay, cool. But Leary texted me about an argument with another chick, not dating. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. See, a lot of people don't remember the readings I gave them a couple weeks ago because they don't, if it, sometimes things don't happen like on that day or the next day or the next day or the next day. I've had a woman come in here. Her name is Megan. She used to be one of my clients years ago. And she came to me a year later. A year later, she popped in my room and said, Hey, Mark, remember you told me I was going to get this job and it was going to be this and that. And I was like, nah, probably not. I wish, if I get this job, I'll be so happy and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, you're going to get it. It's going to happen. I see it in the cards. It'll happen. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. She came to me a year later to the month because I told her it was going to happen in September or some shit like that. So the following September, she came to me and said, Mark, you were right. The card said it was going to be September and I was going to get that job. And I got it a year later. And I was like, fuck, that's pretty cool. I said, I didn't think it was going to be that long. But see, that's what happens. It can happen a whole year later. And she told me she loves me. And she told me I can't believe that happened. I can't. You told me to keep my faith and, keep telling spirit to do it. And I got it. And, and I ain't seen her since. She must be happy as shit. And I'm glad she's happy. I don't care if it took a whole year for it to happen. At least it happened. I never told her what time. She told me, you never told me when, but you told me September and it happened the following September. Because that September of that year went by. And then the following year in September, she ended up getting the job. So it was September, but just not that year. So that was the longest weighted prediction that I've made, pretty much. It happened within a year, over a year, pretty much. It was like 14 months and it happened. But see, I never gave her a time frame. I just said the month September. That's it. But at least she came back and told me that it was true. But it just happened a year later. That's all. The main thing is she got the job that she wanted a year later. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some predictions are, some people want shit to happen the next day. Like some people say, tomorrow I'm going to do this and is it going to happen? Or am I going to see this person tomorrow? I'm going to go see Claudia tomorrow. Do you think that she's going to, do you think she'll accept me? Or, I'm going to go out. I asked Claudia out on a date. Is she gonna say yes and go with me on Friday night? And if somebody asks me that, I can answer it, right? I can answer that. I can say yes, you will see Claudia tomorrow and you will go on a date. She's gonna say yes. And then, the person's gonna go out on a date, right? And they're gonna have the date and they're gonna come home and be like, let me go see Mark, So then they're gonna be like, hey Mark, guess what? You told me I was gonna go out on a date and Claudia was going to say yes. Yay, I went on a date with her. She was cool, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know. I'll take you around Bermuda, sure. Well, that's good. if most of them happen, then that's what you want to do. You want to stick with the people that are always right or 90% right about your predictions, because spirit wants you to get the answers from reliable sources. Spirit never wants you to go to somebody who doesn't acknowledge them and doesn't care about them. That ain't gonna happen. But there's a lot of weirdos, man, out there that just claim the fame. They just think that they're just best in the world. And I've seen some psychics on here. There's a chick that has a weird accent, and she's on online like probably once a week. And on her thumbnail it says the best on YouTube. And I'll go in her room and there's like one person in there the whole time. One time I stayed in there the whole time just to see what she was about. I stayed in there for an hour and only one person was in there and me. And she was just talking to this person shuffling cards. All you could see is her hands. And she was like, "Oh, I don't know where everybody is." And I'm like, everybody saw that handle and said, "You're full of shit. And if you were so great, if you're the best on YouTube, why nobody's in here? It's been a whole hour, ain't nobody been in your fucking room, woman. Because you're going around saying you're the best and you ain't. Because if you was, you wouldn't have to say you are. The best really don't say they're the best. The best just stay quiet and just do their thing. And how are you are the best if you're getting free information from spirit? Are you paying spirit? Who you write your checks to? God? Jesus? Spirit that you're dealing with? You're writing checks to them to pay for the readings that you get? You're giving them commission? You stupid ass. You see the point that I make? Like, people just don't get it. And this woman, like, when I see her online sometimes, I'm not subscribed to her, but you know how you go like on the main page, and sometimes because you watch psychic stuff, they'll put it up there for you to check. They're like, recommended channel, or are you interested? And I'll be like, no. But I went in that person's room earlier this year, and I stayed in there for a whole hour to see how great this woman is. And I'm like, you ain't great, because if you was, people would be in here like 24/7 all day. You wouldn't even be able to breathe. It's pretty sad though. I just don't like how people like do things on here. And it's not for me to like anyway, because it's not my problem, but I just don't like fake ass people and fake ass readers. They annoy me. Yeah, it is. It is. Hey, Lucky. It is very desperate, but most people are when they come in these rooms to get readings because they want to know what this person said, what this person did, blah blah blah. I wish. You can't sleep and you don't know why, because you're in here. You can't sleep if you're in here. Your head's gotta be buried in your pillow with your eyes closed. You gotta watch the eyelid channel if you want to go to sleep. Hey Monique, how you doing? Hmm, that's interesting. Me some weed gummies, and then you go to sleep. You get some weed gummies, get high and go to sleep. Or you can take some sleeping pills or some D. Let me see something here. Oh, yes, that's what it is. Oh, is that right? Okay. Oh, well. I tried helping you. Someone asked you out, but you're not really interested. You like him though, but I just want to stay home and focus on my project. Oh, you just said the other day that you want a man and you want to find love, and then when someone asks you out, you're like, nah, fuck you. Then you wonder why. See, you do it to yourself. See, don't complain to me no more, because you just admitted that you was asked out. See, you don't want to put any effort for D. Typical woman. You want the guy to do everything. See, don't make sense. Don't worry about it. Just stay here. Crazy dog. What are you doing? Huh? You alright, crazy dog? Why are you like rolling on your back and acting crazy? Hmm? You happy or something? Yeah? You happy? You're a happy girl? Crazy ass dog. Here. I've heard that name before, but I don't know who it is. Let me see something. Hey, Tanya. How's your day been going? The house is being shown right now. Oh, cool. Hopefully, it's a taker. This damn dog's crazy. Don't mind her. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better. Diamond's over here rolling around like she's crazy. Yep, she's on her back like most of us. And I guess her rash ain't affecting her. Like I told everybody, it's not a painful rash or whatever the heck it is. Because if it was, she wouldn't be rolling on her back. Look, there she goes again. What are you doing, dumb dog? That dog's hilarious. Good night, Lucky. What the heck? This Gary Martin sing? I can't remember what he sings. I'll see if I should. Weird being. Hey, Barbie, how you doing? Oh, well, that's good. That means they're nice people. That means they're nice people, Tanya. That's good. I'm glad you found some nice people to deal with. Here she is. Look. She's gonna go around and around and around. You want to go outside, baby? Hey, you want to go outside? You want to go outside and go pee pee? You ready? You want to go outside and go pee pees? Huh? You ready? You haven't been pee peed in a while. You want to go pee pees? Come on, let's go. You ready? Let's go pee pee. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take her to go pee pee. Come on, baby. That's good. That's the most I've ever seen you roll around on your back ever. You must be happy, I guess. Yeah, I'm right back. Go pee pees. Just give me a reason you're never gonna give it up. All right, cool. Oh, good Lord have mercy. Oh, nice. Here it's supposed to be bad weather, but not really. Let me see what the temperature is. 71 degrees here. 71 degrees, 63 humidity. And it's supposed to rain Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Great. And tonight, this afternoon, there's a chance of showers. Cooler weather appears on Friday. It's going to be 64, 65 on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Cool. Sounds good to me. I'll take them 60s. It's not that bad today. Rainy. It's hard to find a place to go quick. I was caught in. Okay, cool. That's nice, Tanya. At least you're hanging out at a restaurant, chilling. Hey, well, at least you're not, looking like a crackhead or something. You're good. They'll accept you. I went shopping today. I mean, not today, yesterday. I got all the groceries I needed. I'm good to go. Hey, Marilyn, how you doing? I went to my mom's and went there for a bit. I gave her some grocery stuff that she needed. Gave her a bag of the vegetables that she likes and some seasoning she wanted and some bags and stuff that she needed for trash bags and stuff. Then I hung out and watched some food channel with her that she likes. I was there for about an hour and a half or so. And then I was supposed to go pick up my nephew at 3:30, which is right now. About this time I should have been picking him up, but he said there's a volleyball tournament today and he's staying at school. And my sister's gonna bring him home. So I had some time and I said, well, let me come on here for a bit. I've been on here for an hour already. So in about a half an hour, I'm probably gonna go to go feed Diamond outside and do some stuff out there that I need to do. I want to do some I want to do some what you call it. I want to do some touch ups, some paint touch ups. Uh, Tanya, you said my subscribers are 111. I don't even know. I don't even look at my subscribers like that. I know I have over 1,000, so that's good. That's the only way I could get monetized. But some of my subscribers don't even come in and say anything. They just subscribe, and I guess they just like to listen. Or because I saw some of the new subscribers that are listed on my thing like the other day, and I was like, who are these people? I don't even know these people. So I don't even know who some of these people are that are subscribed to me. I guess they just like to, you know, chill. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I see it right now. Yeah, 111. I wonder if it's actually um like one the whole way. Let's see. No, it's 1117. That's how many subscribers I have. 1,117. And I've had 10 subscribers, 10 more subscribers in the last 28 days. So I'm at 1,117. That's how many subscribers I have. But some of the subscribers that I see here in the last 90 days is people I've never even seen in my life. So I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, Barbie, take care. I had a coffee roll with fried egg and sausage and cheese. That's what I had for lunch. I had breakfast for lunch. Because for breakfast, I had a scone with cheese. And then for dinner tonight, I'm probably going to have meatloaf that I should have had last night, but my sister was being lazy. Speaking of my sister, she's voice messaging me right now. Marilyn, give me 2 minutes. I just got to check Thanks for the super chat. I'll answer you, but just let me check my sister's voice message just in case it's important. Hold on a second. All right, I'm back. You did 2 eggs and fruit at the restaurant. Oh, nice. Nothing like eggs. Eggs. You know eggs? Here in Bermuda, they say, I want some eggs. Like it's egg. Egg. Egg, not eggs. But that's cool. You ain't got to. All right, Marilyn, you said, how does my cancer uncle think and feel about me? He's my uncle by marriage. Marilyn wants to know about everybody and what they think about. Marilyn wants to know everybody's thoughts about her. I already told you what I thought about her. All right. So I would say this person doesn't really feel any bad way about you or anything like that. I feel like they might like be shy and not really want to talk to you. They might be shy or they think that you're shy, either way. Um I also feel like this person hesitates to talk to you or is not very decisive enough, or they're indecisive to talk to you. Like they can't make a decision to say anything to you or to talk to you about things. If they were to talk to you, they didn't even know what to say. Um, because they probably like think that, you probably want to talk to him or whatever. Or if you do talk to him, they're like, I hope I don't have to talk to Marilyn about shit or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But otherwise, that I don't see this person like. I think this person is a nice person. I got them as the emperor, so that means they're a person that like they have stability. They're mature. They're worried about their life, their job, their business, and if they were to speak to you, they wouldn't know what choice of words to use when they see you, or they'll probably like kind of like shy away from you and not want to speak to you about anything or ignore an opportunity to speak to you. But otherwise, that they look at you in a good way. They don't think you're a bad person or anything like that. They feel pretty good about you. They don't think that, you know, that you're a bad person. So they think you're a good person, and they feel that if they were to talk to you, they wouldn't know how to approach you or talk to you about certain things. They might be shy, or they might think that you shy away from them to talk to them. So either way. So whoever's shy, I would say that's what I get mainly there. But even though like even if your uncle were to see you, he'll probably be like, "Oh, hey, Marilyn, how you doing?" Whatever, and then it'll probably be like a brief conversation. Or if you were to speak to him, it'll probably be just brief or whatever, or just calm, decent, nothing bad. But I feel like he'll ignore the opportunity to speak. If he had to speak, he would. You know. Okay. Oh well, there you go then. Thoughts and feelings confirmed. So there you go. Yeah, that's what I get. He's the shy one. Okay, cool. Yeah, like he don't know what to say. He's like, oh God, what am I gonna talk to you about this one woman? Plus, you're not really like his side of the family. You know, you're just his niece, but like he'd probably be like, yeah, I'm not gonna speak to her like that. She ain't like my immediate family or something. Unless he loves, you know, unless he loves you or something, which I don't get. Hmm. Well, he thinks that most of you are, sincere. Most of you have good intentions. Most of you mean well. But he thinks that a lot of you could not exist in the same place. Like if you all were in the same room, it'll probably be like, bad because you guys know a lot about each other or everybody knows about each other's life. So he'll probably like not want nothing to do with that. And he just like values the friendships that he has with some of you. And otherwise that he'll be like, no, no, these people be a threat to me. Hell no. And he thinks that some of you are jealous of each other and some of you like might like it's either people think that he's broke or he's like in debt, or if he has money he thinks he's probably better than some of you in money situations, or like he'll probably say, yeah, I know you're broke, so don't even fucking talk to me, type of vibe. And if it's not nothing about money, it could be about like just being envious and jealous or selfish, you know what I mean? Or if somebody in the family owes him money, he's probably gonna be like, yeah, make sure I don't fucking see you, or I'll never lend you money again. Could be something to that effect that he thinks about a certain side of your family. Or if somebody owes somebody something, then it's probably something to do with that. And he knows about it and he'll be like, oh God. But otherwise, that he thinks that most of you are fair and honest and decent people, especially the women. But otherwise, that he doesn't think that you all can coexist with each other in the same room. But I get like a 50-50 feeling. He likes probably half of you and the other half he doesn't like. And he might just be that way because of his own wife. He might just do things just because she says, look, just keep the peace. I know my family's whack. Or we're going to go see so and so, you know, and make sure that, we keep our distance or some shit like that. But I don't get nothing like, he just thinks that some of you have, bad faith, or like you guys just act weird or something, or do dumb shit to each other. That's all. Nothing serious. The most negative thing I have here is jealousy and envy, and maybe debts to be paid. Maybe he knows about somebody's finances in the family and he's probably talking shit about them, or maybe they talk shit about him. Something to that effect. But nothing very like major. You're welcome. Gotta write down this before I forget. She says, one more. So did you get it though? You got it, and did that guy come and hook it up for you? I never heard you say anything about it. That's why I didn't know. Yeah, fucking birds are always around here. You know why they're around here? It's 4 o'clock here, right? Because they know I'm about to feed Diamond around 4:30. I feed her, so it's like they know, and they want to see if they can get some leftover food that she leaves around there. So they start croaking around this time, and tweaking out on the trees as if to say, "Yeah, Mark, Mark, where are you, Mark? We need some food." He did. Okay, good. I'm glad. Well, at least it's all ready to go, and you got it done, and your friend did it for you. That's cool, Tanya. I'm glad. At least that worked out. All right, what does Marilyn's Aries cousin think or feel about her? Oh, nice. He filled up the propane tanks too. That's nice. That's nice of him. Well, that's cool. As long as you're paying for good service, that's all that matters. You know. Sometimes we gotta pay people. It's all good. Yeah, exactly. That's all right. Yeah. Uh, I would say your Aries cousin doesn't really give a shit about you like that. I don't see this person like. I don't think they care. It's like they'll see you when they see you. They'll talk to you when they talk to you. Like I feel like this person just cares about themselves and they don't really give a shit about anybody else. The only way they would actually care about you if you're giving them something or you're paying them for something or they want a favor from you. The only time they probably talk to you is when they want something from you. So they consider you somebody who they will go to for a favor or thinking about going to a favor or get a favor from, but otherwise that they could give a shit about you, to be honest. Sorry to be so blunt, but I don't get this person even gives a shit about you. Like they think that they don't have like they're too lazy to reach out or too lazy to talk to you or too lazy to care about you. They have their own like situations they got to deal with, and they just think that there might be some lies or something like that that might be said about you and them or something like that, or you might be lying about something, so they don't want to deal with you. So I don't know. It's almost like this person could care less about talking to you or saying anything to you unless they need you for something. And if they do speak to you, they might talk to you about somebody lying. If it's not you, like obviously you're not lying to her or whatever, but they might be like wanting to know about a situation about somebody lying or something like that. So if they do speak to you, they're gonna be like, "Hey, Marilyn, is so and so lying about something? Do you know if they are?" Like they might ask you or approach you about it and ask you if somebody's lying or something like that. So that's what I got. It's like nothing, nothing major, but just like regular shit here, to be honest. They might ask you for a favor. I don't think they really care about you like that. I mean, they don't love you or like you or hate you. It's just they feel like, well, if I need Marilyn, I'll just talk to him and I need him, or if I need a favor from him, then I'll just deal with him. I don't really get like bad things. I just get like I don't care about her unless I need her, which is typical Aries. I don't know if that makes sense or whatever. Okay, cool. As long as it makes sense. Well, that's what I get. She might ask you for a temporary favor, like money or a temporary favor. She might say, "Hey, can you lend me this and I'll pay you back?" Or "Can you do this for me and I'll, do that?" And if she's already done that already, then I would say she's going to try and do it again. That's what I would say. So by you confirming that, then that's probably what it is. That's why I got what I got. Because I got a card here that says a temporary favor. So that's what I would say it is. She might want a favor, preferably money wise. Well, if I were you, I wouldn't send them shit. But you do what you want. It's your life. I can tell you what to do, but if I were you, I would never send them shit. Hell no. If I'm sending you something and you ain't even said thank you, oh hell no. I'll be like, yeah, no thank you. All right. What the heck? That's my cousin. Speaking of cousins, I think that's my cousin right there. I think that's my cousin. Looks like it. Might be. It was for her daughter was ill. Oh, okay. Well, that's an exception, I guess. That's an exception. My bad. My friend just posted this thing on his WhatsApp. It says the word of the day is Fructose intolerant. The condition of being completely unable to tolerate other people's bullshit. Oh shit. That's funny. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna go feed my dog, and I need to talk to my DJ friend here about a few things, and I'll be back tonight. It's 4 o'clock here, so I'll be back later. All right, I'll see you guys later on. Take care. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Gotta go.